How are you feeling? You got John Riggs here, and when the PlayStation first came out, one of my favorite games was a game called Rayman. It was a 2D platformer game. The character didn't have arms or legs or anything like that, which made the animation to me that much better. I'm a huge fan of pixel art. I still am today, and this also to me proved that the PlayStation, even though it was on a CD, 3D graphics, you know, stereo, CD quality sound through the Red Book, you can still have great 2D platformer games that I love. What I didn't know was that they were planning on a Super Nintendo release, and it never got released. So it was out there. They found the prototype about a year ago, and happy to announce that they finally dumped the ROM, and the ROM does work. I have a copy of it right here. Well, not exactly here. This is not the prototype for Rayman for the Super Nintendo. However, they made the ROM public to everyone. It's a 1 meg ROM, which means it will fit at a 1 meg board. You can do a 1 meg repro of the game for a Super Nintendo, or you can do what I did. I have the Muramasa boards. Shameless plug. I think they work great because I don't have to do any rewiring, even though it is a simple rewire for Super Nintendo 1 meg ROMs. But I have a 1 meg Muramasa board. Got the 1 meg ROM on there, which is just an M27C801 is the ROM you want to use. And I'm going to pop it in the Super Nintendo right now, and we're going to play a little bit of this newly released, newly found, again, I didn't even know about it until about a year ago, prototype for what is Rayman for the Super Nintendo on working Super Nintendo hardware. Now, again, it's a prototype, which means it's unfinished, maybe a little rough around the edges. I literally have not even played it yet. I popped it in just to see if it would work. It worked. Then I hit record on this video. So we're going to do this right now, and let's check out, for the first time, Rayman on the Super Nintendo, real working hardware. I'm using Game Capture HD for my software, and I'll bring this over here. I just dropped it! I just dropped it! I dropped it! I literally dropped it on the floor to show you this is the Super Nintendo I'm using. A little grungy, but it does work. I wanted to use one of these, you know, so... Oh, great, now I gotta find it. This was my last 1 meg ROM board. For Super Nintendo games, the chips face away. I'm not gonna use a shell, I'm just gonna go just like that, and it's gonna go straight to... Not even a title screen or anything, straight into the action. And away we go. Oh, I've always been a big fan of the still animation of games. Alright, so that's not punch or anything, and the Y button is nothing. X is nothing, A is nothing, and B is, well, at least we have a jump. So here we go, off on our way. Now Y is probably run, and that's run. Whoop! There's no double jump or anything. Crouch, no crouch. Look up, no. LR, LR, nothing. Okay. Well, let's just have a quick look here. So I don't hear any sound. I wonder if that's an issue, but we'll see. This looks interesting. Oh, here we go. I'll run over here. I don't see any enemies yet either. Again, like I said, this is a prototype, so, you know, it may just be, you know, kind of a first level, like, here, you know, here's what it looks like when you walk around. Here's some teleportation type devices. Up, down, nothing, left, right, jump. Alright, maybe they, oh, wait. I'm gonna hold down, oh, I have my, so the Y button is that. Now if I hold down the Y button, can I'm winding up for a punch. There you go. Now let go. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't do it again. Okay. Hold down the Y button. I'm going to wait till it does that super... There it goes. And now, if I let go, nothing happens. Maybe if I hit Y again. Maybe if I hit A. X. R. L. Up. Down. Maybe nothing happens yet. Again, prototype. Nothing. Alright, well, I'll just hit random buttons. Anything. Down and jump. Nothing. Alright. Can I jump back up there? No, I may not. I use a Muramasa 1 meg ROM board for just this only. The good news with EPROMs is I can always remove it from the board and erase it. I did have a whatever it's called, I did have a test socket board made, but that was for the 2 meg ROM boards. I didn't have one for the 1 meg ROM board, so probably should have now that I think about it. All right, you know, I'm gonna hit reset. Reset button. There we go. Back to the beginning. And then I can go in here. Oh, not really. Kind of. I do like that. Hit your head on the ceiling animation too. And I can't do. Oh, I can do it. I wonder why. So I can do the wind-up punch facing the opposite direction. But if I, oh, I can do it here too. That's odd. I couldn't do it for a second. No. I see a little. No, that's not a platformer. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna go down here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's this? That's nothing. All right. Oh. Ah, come on, you. Whoop. I mean, it has kind of the same essence, you know. The same hair, at least. Alright, then here's back to the East Indian temples there, back in here, and nowhere to go. Looks like it wants to go somewhere, but alright. Well, maybe there's more to this, and I'm just not seeing how to get past it. Select button, nothing. Start, select, start. All the above, nothing. Alright, well, I won't worry about that. But there you go, Rayman prototype for the Super Nintendo. Pretty cool. I wonder if somebody can use that, or, you know, break it down somehow and create a, extend the game to it, or create something with it. Maybe, I don't know. But I thought it was pretty cool, and I had to check it out, and thank you for sharing this experience with me too. I'm a huge fan of prototypes, and a huge fan of, especially when they discover games that, you know, previously lost. Who knows, you know, and, you know, maybe we'll never see SimCity for the NES, and that's what it seems like for now. But I mean, they still come across these undiscovered prototypes every year through yard sales, through you know, estate sales, through who knows what. They just find them in a box somewhere, you know, some ex-employee that just happened to have it and be like, whatever, you know. And but you know, gotta save the games here. So there you have it. And it's cool to see what could have been. It's cool to see what could have been. So thank you for watching so much. I appreciate you watching, and if you dig stuff like this, maybe a subscribe, I'd appreciate it. John Rigg'd here. Till next time, take care. We'll see you. You're awesome. Nobody can tell you otherwise. I'm telling you.